Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Shadowrun Missions. I'm your GM, Bob Loper, and we're in the middle of mission 0603, Ancient Rumblings. So we have Jen is back with us tonight, but Chris is not. Chris is in the middle of Moving Day Part 2. Last week's session was Moving Day Part 1. So he did an in-character and then an out-of-character session. So I think Jen volunteered to do a recap.
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
I'm sure you'll let me know if I forget anything vital. Let's see. So there was a meeting with Simon Andrews, and he didn't seem to be too mad about being framed for whatever it was that we framed him for. So that was a relief. And we learned some about Simon's sexual preferences and preferences in partners. So that's important. And so the mission was to go and retrieve some technology that was behind the inside the zone. That's what it was. Mm-hmm. Which sounded vaguely like the mission that Simon asked us to go on last year, except I was not physically present, so I couldn't make some sort of rude comment about it. So it was to retrieve, I can't remember now the specific technology that he asked for, but it was some sort of tech. I have plant clones in my brain right now, and I know that's not right. So
it's called Excel, which is an advanced, at least back in the day, it was an advanced form of assist, which was part of the technology that allows your brain to interface with the Matrix.
Right, because it's not spreadsheets, although spreadsheets would also help you interface with the Matrix as a spreadsheet fan. So, yeah. So we were going to go and do that, and the plan was to actually do recon first and then make a plan once they had data, and that didn't go according to plan.
That did not quite go according to plan. So I'll fill in some of the details beyond that. So I have you up on the map where the building is. It's in the upper left corner of your map. It is an old Fushi America building, not Fushi Americana. The actual building, or the sort of sub company, was called Anderson Electronics. And it is in the south side of the containment zone. You can see the big yellow dashed lines. That's the wall. So you guys got there. Let's see here. Go. And this place is like a 5-story building, but the top 3 floors are like caved in. So you think nothing above level 2 is going to be accessible. You did manage to get, through Matrix Search, a floor plan for the ground floor and the second floor, but not the basement. Because just like the other building Simon Andrews sent you to look at, all the good stuff's in the basement. Or a specific definition of the word good stuff. So, upon arriving at Anderson Electronics, Allerton summoned a Watcher Spirit. And you notice that that Billy has been, or Stephanie has been, videotaping that. And the Watcher Spirit, which I actually have a token for this time. There it is. There's the Watcher Spirit. Sort of wandered its way down the stairs from the ground floor into the basement, where it found what's been revealed so far. It came down this way, looked in the rooms because there were a couple doors that were closed, but it's able to float through the doors because it's not a corporeal entity. And then it wandered into here, where in the center of the room there was a large pile of bones, atop which was a big troll skull that had extra bones attached, like mandibles. Along the walls were these shriveled up bags, essentially stuck to the wall, roughly human-sized. And over on the right-hand side here, there is a hole going down into the earth. And it's at that point that Billy decided to berserk himself. I believe there was almost certainly another dose of kamikaze taken, as he ran screaming toward the door. And that's where we pick up.
Billy, that's not the plan. That's not. We planned to make a plan, and this is not part of the plan that we planned to make.
Look at him go.
I don't. Okay, is Gertie still in the van? I'm just gonna run back to the van. Hey, Gertie, I know we said that you do like surveillance or stuff from the van, but I think we actually have like a legitimate problem.
Yeah, I think everybody was in the van except for Billy.
Oh yeah. Okay. He
and
hopped
the
out.
Watcher
Yeah.
Spirit.
I put on my helmet and I follow after.
So does someone want to control the Watcher Spirit?
I'll do it.
Okay.
I know how they work, I think.
Mostly just to be able to move it around.
Okay.
Go. So you should now have the ability to move it around.
Okay. Here it is. It's down here. All right.
You should be able to click it and move it as you need to. But that's where it was when we left off.
I cannot.
You cannot? Oh no.
Is it on a different layer?
No, it's on the token layer.
Ah, I got it. Hey.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, we'll do it that way then.
Hey. Put him back.
All right, so we have Billy running in, and there's Billy. Is anybody else doing anything right now?
I'm following after Billy.
Okay.
Helmet on.
What is the parking situation?
So there is a pretty large parking lot, as if this were a normal company back in the day. I just put the van there because I don't have space for the large parking lot on the map.
Sure. Are there any other vehicles in the parking lot right now, or is it just us?
There are some hulking wrecks of vehicles that have clearly been stripped of any usable parts, and it looks like these vehicles, or what's left of them, have been here for quite some time, like months, maybe years.
Okay. Would I be able to use the... I'm a little unclear specifically how the chameleon coding works, like long term. Could I park it next to one of the junkers and code it so it looked like another junker, or?
Yeah, you think you could do that.
Okay.
It's not perfect, but you think at a passing glance it should be enough.
Cool. Yeah, that's what I'd like to do then.
Okay.
When KO jumps out, Luna's she's gonna grab her helmet, put it on, and just kind of while she's going, this is just terrible idea. Like, just don't. No one respects the whiteboard, and like jumps out of the van and chases after.
All right.
I think she also like in doing that will grab her like pull out one of her weapons.
That's good.
All right, and once I'm parked and had the chameleon coding running, then I will grab my shotgun and my sword and follow after the rest of the team.
All right.
So what's it look like inside?
I make the eyeball go down the hole.
Okay. So down this way?
Oh wait, yeah. What is this?
Because the gray thing in the middle, this is the pile of bones.
All right,
Oh.
we are outside the building still, on the first floor, ground floor. I don't know.
The eyeball can go down.
Yeah, so this is the ground floor.
Okay.
All right, so Aladin sends the eyeball down the hole. So it goes down the hole, and there's this sort of burrowed tunnel that goes deep down into the earth. And before too long, so it can move for a little while, and eventually that tunnel sort of starts branching off into all different other tunnels. Once it starts to, it probably goes down maybe 5 or 10 meters underground, and then starts branching out. And some of these tunnels are just large enough that you'd have to crawl through if you were to go down the tunnel. Some of them are large enough to walk in. There's still one main tunnel that's probably large enough for Gertrude to walk standing upright.
Oh. When you say burrowed tunnels, are they creature made or made by hand, or like is it like a giant groundhog or more like a bunch of people?
Let's see what skills are appropriate.
Are there giant worms down here?
I have magical theory.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that. And
Okay.
Luna, if you have something similar.
I don't know nothing about no magic.
Let's see what else you have here. Knowledge skills. You know what? Go ahead and make a Chicago City knowledge test.
Actually, okay.
Hey, great roll.
You know so much about Chicago.
Oh yeah. In this case, you
grew up on the streets.
In this case, you probably know a little too much about Chicago.
What does that
you
mean?
have heard of, and maybe you've even seen pictures of these. These are the holes that are dug by insects.
Heck, damn it, it's the bugs.
It's the bugs. If it's helpful, it doesn't look fresh.
No, it's not helpful. Cool. So I have a subvocal microphone. So just for the record, So when I yell, I don't actually have to say anything out loud. And yelling, I will be doing to everyone those be bug holes.
Okay.
And right now, you don't even see it. You're recalling this out of the depths of your memory from Allerton describing it to you.
Yeah.
Because the only eye on this is the one eye.
Yeah.
And that's Allerton's eyeball. Not literally.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's have Allerton's eyeball stay there so that if anything crawls out that way, it can alert us.
Okay.
Billy, can you hear me? Billy?
Yeah. What's up?
What you doing?
Just making my way to the stairs. What's it look like?
Hey, can you come outside for a minute? Just like we're gonna call cut real quick and then go over some lines and then maybe get back at it afterwards.
But I already dosed on the comment. Can we make it quick?
Yeah, yep.
Okay, sure.
I lean over to Gertrude. She's a great face.
I'm going to ask Billy to make a composure test now.
Oh.
That tracks.
Until
Can I
Until the
add my
talk of-
leadership skill onto it?
yes, you may.
I'm so glad I upgraded. Okay. Ooh. It's too early in the session to be nervous. Okay. My
Do you
leadership.
have any nerps?
Is 7 enough?
Oh,
Yeah, out of your
seven's
social
enough.
limit of 7.
Yeah.
Incredible again.
So yeah, you sort of have taken control of that situation by saying, "Hey, let's cut. Let's do. Let's go over your lines again." So by speaking the actor's language, you're gonna make him act like he cares about being outside, less than going inside.
Yep. Yeah.
What do you mean we gotta shoot the entrance again? I mean, you're right. I didn't say the signature Neil the Orc Barbarian by the blade of Bridget and the shield of
Really, that's not the only problem. See, we have a blocking issue. The choreography. Of course you do your own stunts, but not everybody is as professional as you are, and I think we need to work a little bit more on blocking, and I'd really love your input on choreographing things, because you're a lot better.
I'll punch, you shoot. It works.
Okay, I hear that. But what we don't want is a bunch of extras getting punched that should not be punched, because that's going to look bad, and that footage will get leaked out, and we don't want that. It's bad for your image.
I thought everybody signed their contracts and they knew what they were in for. They were in for this.
Yeah, who was supposed to get those contracts signed?
The lawyer?
Yeah, didn't do it. But we're gonna roll anyway. We're gonna roll. You can punch the lawyer later. We're gonna roll anyway because we care about you and we want this done. But that means we're gonna have to take some extra precautions.
Okay, I'm listening, but
Okay.
come on,
Okay.
I'm burning kamikaze here.
Inside this doors. Wait. Okay. Remind me again what's in here because it looks like a doctor's office.
So this was an electronics firm.
Right. So are there
And
desks?
so there would have been here, and Aladdin did in fact describe to you as he went down, as his eyeball went down this way. There was a locker facility here. There was a conference room here that had just overturned and broken chairs and conference table.
Okay.
Restroom. There are a couple of places with desks in them and some lab space with like lab bench and assorted.
Oh, yeah. He drew some map. Okay, so I'm gonna look at the map that he drew, and I'm gonna say, okay, you see this room of lockers here? We are gonna shoot a scene where someone is hiding in one of the lockers, but you're gonna need to punch through the lockers to figure out where they are. We're gonna that's the scene. It's just locker punching. You just stay in that room, and we're gonna shoot that. And when you're done, then you know that wordlessly, all cool, come back out, okay? And then we'll review the footage.
Now, who's going to be doing the shooting?
Yep. Cameras are already set up.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. All right.
Cool. And action.
Oh, wait. By the sword blade... Let me try this again. By the blade of Bridget and the shield of Schwarzenegger. I'll work on it. I swear that we will take this facility. And I go charging in.
Okay.
Okay, that'll take 30 seconds. So maybe we could figure out a plan so that he doesn't go exploring the entire building.
So go and move yourself in. Okay.
Should I go ahead and roll unarmed attack
Sure.
on these helpless lockers?
It's the best I could come up with while I was panicking.
While he's preoccupied, I'm pretty sure what we need is probably going to be downstairs.
And so sure enough, you hear kabang!
And if there was anything that was in here, they would know that we were here now.
Yep.
Bang.
So, the Watcher's in the hole, and he's going to watch out for anything crawling around in those tunnels.
Okay.
And let's get in and get out really fast.
All right.
And you hear a larger crash after that from the same area. As Billy, this side of the room, the entire locker structure falls over.
Nice. Now, is there anything in the lockers that maybe aren't destroyed?
So you guys can search that later.
Cool. Okay.
Maybe.
I peek in and I go, cut. That was really good. That was really good. But real quick, while it's fresh in their mind, we figured out the blocking and the choreographing. I think we figured it all out. So here is the plan. Okay, for this shot, we're following KO's lead. Okay, and then when KO gives the signal, KO, show him the signal. Yep, just like that. Mm-hmm. When you see KO facepalm, that's when you go charging in front of her and do your thing, okay?
Awesome.
Gertrude, cool. Make a perception test, please.
I have to stop myself from touching my face.
You're gonna have to. You press so hard.
Is it difficult to do when Billy's always doing things that make you just...
Oof. Oof. Oof, Gertrude.
Yep, I'm very distracted by Billy's shenanigans
Bang!
and worrying about Darcy.
It's fair. There's a lot of shenanigans happening.
Luna, make a perception test.
Hey, how about a 2? Wait,
Okay,
how do
not a
NERPs
1.
work? How do NERPs work?
So you spend a NERP, and you can roll 3 extra dice.
Okay, can I do that?
Sure.
Okay. Do I just do like roll 3d6? No, wait, that's not how it goes.
Slash roll
Or
3d6 greater than 5.
greater than 5. Is there any spaces in that? I always do it wrong.
It's slash roll space 3d6 greater than 5. No extra spaces. There you go.
How about 3 successes?
Okay. 3 is enough.
Thank you, Chris.
You turn from talking with Billy, and you glance down the hall behind Gertrude. And you see coming out of this area here. Let's see. It's several devil rats.
Hmm.
K- 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 KO, is it time for the signal now? I point to the devil.
Get those rats, man. I'm recording.
Chin.
And initiative. Let's see here. It was good timing, Billy. I just cleared it.
So, wasn't there a thing I have where I can give everybody a bonus to their initiative?
As an action, you can do that.
As an action, okay.
Mhm.
How it
So-
bumps them up to the next thing? So like it
So
would
you,
bring Billy to 20.
So what you have to do is, as an action on your turn, you'll have to roll a leadership test.
Mm-hmm.
Any comrades who are willing to listen to you and be led by you will gain half the number in hits, so half the hits that you roll as a bonus to their initiative. So if you
Okay.
roll 6 hits, they'll
Does
get
that include
+3.
me?
That does not include you.
Okay.
You're
Okay.
essentially you're giving up your action for the sake of everybody else.
Like a leader. Okay, cool.
Like a leader.
Cool.
Let me also. I didn't open up Paladin sheet.
Now, when you say they're willing to listen to me, does asking them to listen to KO count as them listening to me?
Asking them to. I'm sorry. Does asking them to listen to KO?
Yeah, does that count as
No.
me leading? Okay, I was just checking. I just thought I'd check.
You're giving it. I mean, we play fast
that's
and
fair.
loose with it.
That's fair.
So there's Allerden, and I need to roll for that sheet.
Those are for Allerton, right?
Mhm. All right, so Allerton's still sitting in the van. Gertrude.
I guess I'll pull out a sword and head toward those devil rats.
Okay. I didn't see Billy go down that way, but Billy now sees some more devil rats around the corner.
Oof.
Just like when I was a kid.
When I was a young boy.
So you have reach, is that correct, Gertrude?
Yes, with the sword I do.
With the troll and sword, you have +2,
Yeah.
don't you?
Yeah, my reach is a 3.
Okay.
With the Nodachi.
Yep. So you're able to reach out and touch that closest devil rat, if you'd like.
I would love to. Oh, did I do it out of order? I did.
No, it looks
No,
fine.
no.
Whoa.
That's a lot of 5s.
So it instinctively ducks behind Billy. Does not
Yeah,
like the big blade.
that's what I would have done too.
Brings to the eyeball. Okay. Billy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give this guy a little kick into next year.
Okay. Yep, that's gonna whomp him. All right. Are you happy where you are?
Yeah. I'll brace my shield, and because I fought these guys when I for my food when I was a kid, so I know what they're capable of.
All right. Luna.
Okay. Best case scenario. Literally worst case scenario, I boost I basically give Billy another turn if I do my leadership thing, right? Because he's at 19.
Yeah, if you roll at least 4 hits, that would give him an extra pass.
Okay. Okay. Um Billy, do what you can to take out these rats and then keep moving forward. And
That's a leadership test.
oh shoot, what was I supposed to do? Nerps.
Okay.
3d6. Oops. Nerps.
Okay. So that's going to give AO.
Am I allowed to call it after the roll, or do I actually need to say I'm using nerps beforehand?
Technically, it's before the roll, but
Okay. I'll remember that. I'll remember that.
it doesn't matter that much to me.
Cool.
So
That's
that does give KO an action next.
Great. I was not ready. Cool.
I can move you back down.
I use lightning bolt. It's line of sight.
It is line of sight, yeah.
And we're gonna go with a force 6.
Okay.
Four
Which one?
hits.
Which one do you like?
This one right around the corner.
Okay. Ooh,
Okay,
that's 2
I
drain.
take 2. That's okay.
Okay. That'll pop this guy.
Oh, bless.
Okay. Okay. They go. Squeak, 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 squeak.
don't make them sound cute. We know better.
Squeak, squeak.
They're not called devil rats, ironically. I have a sneaking suspicion.
Squish.
Ah, why?
So 3 of those are going to attack Billy. And why not? Okay. So you'll need to soak 2 hits, each with 3p minus 1. I imagine you have enough body to buy that off.
Yeah, without armor, I've got a body of 9.
Yeah, so with armor, you could probably just buy the hit. Okay. So then we'll do... as we start our second pass. What would Gertrude like to do?
I think I'm going to try and stab one of these devil rats again.
Okay.
From my safe reach distance.
Ooh, that's a miss. Unless you have a NERPS or edge or something you'd like to spend.
I did get some nerps from Chris just a minute ago. So we'll go for that.
Okay. All right, that'll be enough Yeah.
Thanks, Chris.
Flats. Oh. The one I was using to track initiative. Nope.
Oh.
Technology is wonderful.
You roll initiative again.
Allerden. Okay. Well, since nobody is screamed needing help yet, and he's still watching the Watcher Spirit, we'll move on. Billy.
Looks like another one's getting kicked to the face.
Okay.
And I will go ahead and edge that. Yeah.
7.
I don't know. Looks like a 57 to me.
Yeah, that one dies. A squishy, bloody death. Okay. Not sure. Okay. Luna.
So I have weapons. Trying to figure out which one I actually should use. The Browning Ultra, maybe? Yeah, I guess I'll use the Browning Ultra. Is that acceptable from where I'm standing?
Let's see. So the Browning Overpower, I believe that's going to be medium range, so -1 die.
Okay. What if I move forward more?
You'd need to move at least to here.
Okay.
About halfway toward them.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll do that. And then I don't. This is a pistol,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't roll pistols. I roll the weapon.
So the weapon should have. See if you have an entry for it. Normally, you should have an entry for the weapon. You do. So if you click on that, it should.
This is the basic stats for the weapon. Does it take into consideration that I'm real good at pistols?
So it should include your skill.
Okay.
We'll see if it
All right.
does. So yeah, it took your agility and your pistol skill. Yep.
Cool.
So it did.
Cool. Is a 5 good? Roll a 0. That I'll take that.
A 5 is definitely enough.
If you meet it, is a critical glitch.
No, you have to roll ones in excess of half.
Oh, dang.
That has not been the case in every edition.
Cool. Okay. Well, I shot a rat.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay, I would like to use my full movement
Okay.
and slide underneath Gertrude's legs and get up here.
Okay.
And let's go with. Where is it? Excuse me. Excuse me, everyone. Okay, we'll just go with Killing Hands. That's fine.
Enough to kill that one.
Excellent.
Luna, make a perception test, please. Okay. Moving to these guys. So they're going to swarm up. So this one and this one will try to gnaw on Billy. Ooh.
I think I'm going to go ahead and use nerfs there.
Okay. All right, so the first one misses. And the second one also misses. Very nice.
Nice.
These other two in this rank will try to nibble on KO.
Okay.
That is wrong sheet.
Ugh.
So the first one misses you.
Oh, bless.
The second one, go ahead and make another defense roll.
Use your
Don't forget
nerf.
your nerfs.
No.
Ooh. So go ahead and soak. Let's see, 5p, AP minus 1.
How do I do that?
So on your character sheet, it should have the
Okay.
shield,
Mm-hmm.
and when you click it, it should ask you for a modifier.
Does not.
But that's the defense roll. There should be a soak.
Which one are you?
So it's on the core sheet.
Hold.
Just click your primary armor.
Okay.
If you click the armor jacket, it should list everything in there.
There you go. So
yeah.
can it says 10.
Okay, so it tries to gnaw on you and does not make it through your armor jacket. All right. The next one. Let's see here. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Yeah, this one here. Sort of takes a dark, furry, mangy look at Gertrude and spits at her.
Rude.
Well, you only need one hit on your defense roll.
You got this.
Haha, a 2.
No sense wasting a good roll, right?
I'm saving up all of my good rolls, apparently.
So it spits and doesn't quite make it to you. It sort of hits what's left of the door here, and you see it start to dissolve that area.
Hmm.
And you hear this. So that'll bring us to the top of the third pass. Okay, so only those of you who have non-zero initiative scores get a pass this time. So
Was
it's
that
Gertrude.
was that the initiative I gave them?
That is definitely the initiative you gave Billy.
Solid.
Because you gave each of them 2.
Oh yeah, right. Sweet.
I guess I'm gonna go swing at the one that spit at me, because I did not appreciate that.
That is the big one in back.
What is one of the smaller ones that I can stab?
Well, there's the closest one there.
Okay, yeah.
If you were feeling lucky, you could probably stick the sword between KO and Billy and try to get that one.
There's lots of magic and stuff flying around and kicking, and it seems
There's lots of stuff, yes.
lots of stuff happening. All right.
So you'll take the easy target, I guess. Okay.
Yeah. Well, someone has to.
Smart target. Okay, get it right.
Yeah. So you splat that one pretty easily. Okay. Then Billy.
Is there any way for me to make my way through the mass of little guys to get to the big guy in the back?
You could certainly try to dodge or to charge through. I'll ask you for what's appropriate here? Probably a
Athletics? Gymnastics?
I will have you. I would ask you to do a. Yeah, it would probably be a gymnastics sort of test. Okay. You kind of push and push, and like these guys get sort of pushed, and you sort of climb over a couple of those guys, and that's where you make it.
Okay. And I'm going to look back at KO and be like, how are you getting shots of me if you're in front of me? I have to be in front. I mean, I have to smash this terrible monster. And I will go ahead and edge that as well.
Ooh.
So with 6 net successes, that makes it 20p, no, or 20 physical, no AP.
Oh, that sucks for it. Okay.
Nice. Nice.
So it soaked one. But you do this sort of jump swing, and frankly, the rest of you are amazed that there's enough space for that vertically. But somehow he jumps and brings the axe as he comes down. He flips it and smacks this ultra large rat. We'll call it a demon rat over the top of the head, and it goes through, and you hear a ka-chunk as it's axe. You're using your axe,
Yep.
right? Yeah, as the axe clanks into the concrete floor underneath.
Good shot.
At that point, the rest of these sort of scurry away.
Come back with my cheese.
And then the building becomes eerily quiet.
As in, it's now safe, is what you mean, right?
As in, we are now out of rounds, and we'll call this the midpoint of the session, and we're going to go ahead and take our 10-minute break. So we'll see you guys back here in 10 minutes, and we'll see how the group goes through the rest of this building. And welcome back, both from our break and the Twitch reboot, I guess, happened. We have just finished our fight with the devil rats. And now the building has fallen eerily quiet.
Oh,
God, I
Yeah.
really wish I had some danger sense.
we head downstairs.
Yeah.
So where am I supposed to be going?
We're headed to the basement.
Oh, where I was going in the first place. Okay. Have you got a good shot on this? As me, walking down the hall. Is that okay?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
I would like to ride on the handrail and whoop, whoop.
All right.
Yeah, that's
Take me
safe.
down.
Make
Take
a
me down,
gymnastics roll.
Captain. Aw. Darn.
You're like, no. See, I tell you what happens, and then it just
She falls
happens.
over and cracks her head open. 3.
Okay, yeah, you have no problem doing that. So I'll move
Thank
you
you.
down. Aw.
I run quickly but carefully down the stairs
Okay.
because I'm not as cool as KO. Oh, sorry.
And then is that what everybody's doing?
I peep my head out.
Okay, so it is dark down here. Very dark.
Let's see.
I think I have thermovision, something like that.
Okay, so you have thermographic vision.
I think so.
It
I
does
have
not.
a flashlight.
Yeah, so thermographic vision does reveal to you that pretty much everything is the same temperature down here.
Sweet.
Except
So
you
no. Would if the devil rat was in this room, would it be a different temperature? Or
You-
because they're devil rats, they're cold as ice?
Yeah, so you saw the devil rat. You have thermographic vision naturally, so
Oh, okay, cool.
so you would have seen that it gave off heat.
Cool. Okay.
But you don't see any heat sources down here.
Yeah,
And so you're gonna need something like a thermographic flashlight or a regular flashlight, which I think you guys all have now.
Yeah, I've got a thermographic flashlight to go with my also thermographic vision.
Mm-hmm. From the,
I've got
I think we
thermographic
established
vision
that.
in my contact lenses. But Amber was the one that was having problems the last time we were in a cave or sewer or tunnel.
Click, click. Got a flashlight.
Okay, so you pop your flashlight, and yeah, there's light now.
I got a flashlight. The name of this episode.
So your flashlight sort of lights to the end of where I've revealed here.
Mhm.
Ignore this piece here, like I told Chris last time. This is not a door. I did the GM lazy, and I did okay. I pulled 3 copies of the same map. I made alterations.
Nice. I will go scout this way because the eyeball thing went the other way last time.
All right. So as you do that, so your flashlight reveals some more things. So that door is closed. That
Which
door's
door, this one?
closed. Yep.
Okay.
And that door's closed.
Are there windows on the door?
No. You do see, because you have a flashlight, you're sort of scanning, and you do see signs. This one says electrical.
Okay.
This one says janitor.
Okay.
I should actually probably be behind the both of you. I'll just take up the caboose.
But the rats were upstairs.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll be in between you both.
And do we know exactly what this thing is that we're looking for?
It is we don't, if we can find the prototype, that's good, but mostly they're looking for a data pack that has how to build it.
I go further down.
Okay. So there's a door here. You see that is marked as a restroom. And as you pass around here, you see elevator lobby, and to the south, an open area.
Oh, yeah. Going down.
Okay.
I'm assuming we're following.
I'm just skittered off, guys. I don't know.
Yep.
Right, like no, I'm just like technically on the map we're all the way back here, but I'm assuming we're like following you.
Good. Go ahead and move yourselves if you're doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, as you come in here. So I'll describe a little bit of this area here. This area here looks like it used to be a server room. You can see the old, like, upturned server racks that have been, like, all the electronics have been ripped out of them. So it's just the racks that are left. And then you see, as you go over there, you see the rest of that area.
So is this something we need to ask Stephanie to plug directly in to find the data, or?
I think we need to like physically bring the data pack. I don't know how data packs work. That could also be really wrong.
Yeah, so if there's a node, she would probably have to plug into it.
Cool.
you could probably plug in because one of you is carrying the. I think Billy's carrying the comm link that has the interface to Stephanie.
I'm actually
Or
carrying
your deck.
carrying her deck. Yes.
You're carrying because the comm link that's that she's now worked into that's medical tape to the dashboard. So you would need Billy to plug into something, and so far you haven't found anything to plug into.
Was there a reason we thought it would be in the basement? I know we know there's bones in the basement, but is there a reason we thought the data pack would be in the basement?
Last time I did a job for Simon, it was in the basement.
Also,
Good
don't you
enough for
see all
me.
these racks? I thought it would have been here too.
Yeah, this would definitely have been the server room.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot we went down to the basement already. I don't know why I thought there was another floor than the basement. Is there some sort of investigation?
You could make a
check or something?
you can make a perception test. Yeah.
I remembered that I know nothing about computers also, so that's fair.
Yeah, so there's got to be a place to plug into the wall here somewhere. That's what people did back in the day, you think?
Yeah.
Because this
Yeah.
place, because you think this place was built back when they did things with wires.
Yeah.
Way before my time.
Yeah, like I think that was before they had that like old thing, the MacBook. I don't. If you see something with it's like a fruit someone took a bite out of, that's probably that we could be getting close, but I don't see anything like that.
I would like to look for holes in the wall.
Yeah. So you have upon hearing Luna talk about holes in the wall, you do find a whole bunch of like old like power outlets and jacks, data jacks where stuff would be plugged in. And pretty much what you find is, I mean, there's still optical cable and power cables that are like, many of them are torn or just sheared off. Like stuff was ripped from its connection.
Like as if whoever was leaving in a hurry, like it was like a grab everything and go type of thing, or
Yeah, either grab everything and get out of here, or hey, look what we
or a
found.
seizure. Yeah, like a seizure of property. Okay. Cool. Well, do we check the bone room?
We should check and see if there are any like offices down here, or maybe this was like a secret project that they wouldn't store in the regular server room.
Is there a role I can do to search for secret passageways that aren't bug tunnels?
I would like to turn to Billy at this time.
Oh no.
Hey, Billy.
Yeah.
You can certainly make a perception test.
You know during the movie where things are kind of quiet and nothing's really happening?
Huh?
And it's just building up suspense for the big action. This is that time. I will give you the signal when it's not the time anymore.
I didn't mean to use edge. I meant to hit the modify button and not the edge button.
Okay, so then we'll take the first. Looks like your intuition is 4 and your perception is 4, right?
Yes.
So I'll take the first 8 dice there. So I see 3 hits.
Oh, that's so much less. Hear me out. I already rolled the edge. I'll take it. I had some gift edge. I'll spend it.
Okay. So go ahead and mark that off then. You do find a couple of other things here. So let's see. As you're looking around, trying to look because you're not using a flashlight, and you're just seeing sort of the scattered heat from other people. You do see in this wall, there are markings, like the wall is sort of being dented inward toward you. And it looks like a big chunk of it, like something almost person-sized, slammed into the basement wall from the outside.
Oh. Sorry, I just saw Chris's comment in chat. Hey, I think that this is something you guys should look at. I call everybody over.
Okay.
What? So that looks like someone hit from the outside and dented it in. I don't know what to make of that.
Do you want to get in there?
Do I want to what?
Is that what you do, Billy?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. Because I thought you were asking me if I wanted to climb in there, and I was like, I do not want to do that. No.
All right. So Billy sort of shoulders you out of the way a little bit, and winds up with a fist. And
For flavor, can it be a headbutt? Because I feel like just.
Because you feel like that's where we are.
I just feel like that's what happened.
We'll leave that to Billy and decide whether he wants to headbutt or punch.
As I'm getting ready to punch, you can say, "Hey, can you headbutt it? It would look good for the shot," and I'll do it.
I don't think Luna would do that.
Okay.
KO would do that.
Do you?
Bonk.
Yeah, I do it.
Yep. All right.
So he takes with the horned helmet, slams the horns into the nearly buckled in basement wall already, and it sort of begins to cave in, and it's about maybe 5 feet tall and maybe 2 or 3 feet wide. As this thing sort of crumbles and melts like sludge, and like drops to the floor in a puddle of foul-smelling stuff. But you see, as it sort of caves in and sludges in, it does clear a hole that's probably big enough to crawl through, or to step through if you're really hunched over. And it goes off, sort of off a little bit, down into darkness.
So is now a good time to tell you guys that I'm a little bit claustrophobic?
I would like to pick up a pebble. And I just ding. And I toss
it into the hole.
Uh-huh. Bing.
It keeps going.
Okay, guys.
Hey, Allerton?
Yes?
Can you send the Watcher through this tunnel? Chris in the chat.
You want the Watcher to leave the big tunnel to go to this little tunnel?
I don't know. Nope. No, I guess not. No. No, I do not.
You withdraw that question?
At least
Yeah.
one thing would come out at a time here.
Fair. I withdraw the question.
Okay.
I would like to take off running down the hallway.
Why? Why does she never communicate? She just goes running, and then we have to follow, and I never know what's happening.
I just wanna open up doors and look in there and see if there are data packs, and I just do a quick sweep.
Also, Luna fully said that out loud in game. It's like, why?
So you go down this hallway, flinging open doors. These 5 doors were all closed. But they are not. I mean, they're in various states of not really being locked, being partially ajar, being sort of hanging off a hinge. You have no trouble opening these doors.
Great.
And you see similar rooms to what Allerden described. There's a little room with an upturned table and 3 broken chairs. You see here and here are a couple of electronics lab spaces with stuff like overturned and stuff pulled out of walls. Go and make a perception test.
All right.
Okay. So here you do see there's a table on this wall on the inside that is not entirely destroyed. And you think you see a small thing taped to the underside. And that's what you see as you sort of go by.
Oh, I go back.
So then you go back and you look under, and there's a little, back from the late 50s, there's an old style pocket secretary taped to the underside of this table.
A cell phone?
It's what comlinks used to be.
Okay.
Before there was wireless.
I stick my head out and I say, "Can someone look up a user guide for this thing?" And I just shake it.
Yeah, that's
be
probably the
careful
first
with
step.
that.
It does rattle.
It might. Oh.
When you shake it, it does rattle.
I think it's broken. It makes noise.
It's not that bad, but it sounds like if you have like hardware. You have
Can I do a history check on it?
Sure. Actually,
I'll let someone else do their thing.
Your history check will be more difficult.
Nope, that's fair.
The closest I have to hardware is computer.
Go make a computer test.
I also have computer.
Yeah, so the best you can come up with is, this is what comlinks used to be before there was wireless matrix everywhere, back when people had to plug in. And it's basically a glorified cell phone. And it's shaking to the point where there's probably some loose connections inside.
I think you need to throw away the things that are rattling. I think it's taking up.
No. I
think it came with it. I think I'll just put it in my pocket. I'll put it in my pocket.
I got tools.
Okay. We can do it later. We gotta
what if that's helps us get to the other thing that we need?
We'll just turn it all in.
Luna goes, "Oh no!" and like runs down the hall doing basically what KO did, but this out of anxiety. And goes to stand right here again, keeping an eye on this tunnel.
Okay.
It's got a flashlight just staring at the tunnel.
She just
Like
realized if we're all here, no one's watching the tunnel.
She's like a baseball catcher, but with a flashlight.
Oh, if Shadowrun had a sanity stat.
Composure, right?
It's not the same. Composure doesn't capture that deep downward spiral.
That's all Luna is. It's just a spiral.
But yes, KO, this is the only thing that you've seen so far in this building that looks like it might be an intact piece of electronics.
I mean,
Seems
this looks
like it's
it, guys.
important.
Maybe you want to go back to Darcy and see if we can fix it and see if it's got anything on it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Luna's gonna go like, yeah.
As she backs away slowly from the tunnel.
I would like to go
Luna, make a perception test, please.
No.
I would like to go the shorter way.
Okay, a perception check. Do I have more nerfs? I do have more nerfs. I'm gonna use my nerfs. No reason. I'm not scared. Perception. Okay, I did it right this time. 3 extra dice. Submit. Well, that was that. Tom. Anyway, that was not a critical glitch for the record, but I only got a 2 with my nerf.
So nothing crawls out from the hole to eat you.
Oh, okay, good.
Yet.
Do you want to go ahead and check the rest of these offices while we're down here, and then we will have done a thorough search and won't have to come back?
I think we're gonna have to come back no matter what. But all right. Just a feeling. But okay. And I go and check the room closest to the exit.
Okay. So you find much the same in this hallway. There are lab benches that have been stripped bare, tables overturned, chairs smashed. In the conference room, you can see sort of darkened splotches on the walls. That's probably like 20-year-old blood stains.
I back out of this room.
I want to go ahead and turn off my flashlight once I get within sight of the stairway and hide so that Luna can't see me.
Okay.
I'm so upset right now.
I walk in a stairwell.
All right. Well, Luna, flashlight in one hand, weapon in the other hand.
Do I hear you say it's gonna be good, Billy?
Both.
Oh, I turn around and punch you. Oh, for sure. Walking to a dark stairway and suddenly this is gonna be good? Mm-mm.
Oh, you think you're gonna scare Luna and you scare KO and KO kills you? Oh, short-lived. It's a short-lived.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception test. KO.
Oh, okay.
Wild.
3.
Oh, yeah, you totally hear him. I mean, you see when the light goes off, like it's been flicked off. And you hear sort of a giggle, like, oh, this is gonna be... As you round the corner.
Flashlight him in the face.
Oh. Shh. Turn off your flashlight.
Don't even start. If she screams, all the bugs are coming out.
Okay.
No. No, okay. We have to fix this thing.
Okay.
We'll fix it when we get back to the van. This is fine.
And I flashlight him and then up the stairs. As in, like, get going.
Yeah, I think at this point I'm like, hey, Gertie, I'll keep an eye on this tunnel. You go ahead so that I can walk backwards, keeping an eye on this tunnel, and you can make sure that I don't run into anything back, because I can't watch in front of me or behind me, and like I can't do that both at the same time, because like I don't have eyes in the back of my head, even though that would be kind of cool and useful at this point, and I just think it would be really nice if you would help me out here while I protect us from the tunnel.
Sure, if that's what makes you comfortable, I'll be happy to do that.
Cool. Can I roll my leadership for no reason?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Trying to reassure Gertie that she's not scared.
Yeah. I'm just like, here's the plan. Completely, because I'm terrified. Ooh.
So
It's still a 1, though.
Not a glitch. It's still a success.
Yeah, it's still a success. I feel like you hear all of the shaking in her voice and see the physical shakiness, and realize she's just trying to look cool because she wants you to think she's cool. Just slowly backing up.
Those knees are just banging against each other.
It's at that point, Gertrude, that you notice that that Luna has not taken her eyes off of the tunnel.
I am not that kind of health professional, but I'm sure I can find somebody who can help.
I fully run into this wall backwards, bounce, and then I just take off, and I'm way too close to Gertie, like just way too close. I'm probably 3 inches closer than is socially acceptable.
Did you need a hug? Did you want me to hold your hand so that you can protect me from the tunnel?
No. I'm good. I just we can go to the van and we'll get some snacks and we'll write out the plan and where everything's going according to plan. So let's go. And I gave myself anxiety talking like a character that has massive anxiety. I was like, oh no, I'm panicking.
And so you round the corner to the stairwell. You see KO shining her flashlight into Billy's, and Billy's sort of like this, but you can see the sort of the sag in the shoulders, the sort of drooping over, the telltale sign that his kamikaze's worn off.
Billy, you need a nap. Let's go.
Was I scary? Did I scare you?
Very. I peed my pants. Let's go.
It's like, I'm gonna scare Luna. Just kidding. Gonna take a nap.
We all gotta go change our clothes now. We gotta, come on, costume change.
Alright, yeah. Next scene.
Yeah, maybe we should get him to Allerton. You know, we should all get to Allerton.
I make sure that Luna is not bringing up the rear.
Oh, hey, Kale. How you doing?
Hey.
Nothing came out of that tunnel.
Good. You did great.
Yep.
This is why you're the leader.
Well, that sounds like responsibility that I did not ask for.
Okay. Billy.
What a wonderful idea, Isle
I'm
of Right.
immediately in the van.
Just
Just okay, but no one actually peed their pants, so it would be a good idea if, in fact, someone peed their pants, but they did not.
no, we don't need to.
So we get everyone
What are
in the van
you
and get it
rolling right
started
now?
up.
What are you rolling? Did you just
Nothing.
roll? Did you
Yeah.
just roll? I don't like that you rolled. Like, I get that this is like your game and you're in charge and everything, and you can do whatever you want, but like also.
Yeah, Billy, can you fix this thing? And I like pull the thing out.
Yeah, sure. I'll just and lay down in Darcy with the pocket secretary underneath my head.
Hey, Allerton, I think Billy needs to take 5. Could you get him up and running? Maybe help him
Yeah,
out.
can you detox this guy?
Well, I think that's kind of the problem.
Yeah, I can do that. And so he casts. Oh, I have him open. He did not put that on his character sheet. That's okay. 6.
You madman. You madman, Chris.
This is not actually heal. Okay.
Is there room for Luna to also lay down in the van?
Yes.
Cool. She's gonna.
Okay, so Billy, Allerton touches you, and you feel that same sort of warmth extend from his hand into your shoulder, and all of the side effects are cleared from the crash, except for the 6 stun damage you took.
Okay.
So other than
Yeah.
6 boxes of stun, you're fine.
All right, bud. Now go ahead. Fix this.
Can I just take a nap first? Just need a little snooze to make me feel better. I mean, we could do stim patches.
It's at that point that you hear the sound of motorcycles and the sound of gunfire.
Hey, look at Gertie. Just roll. Roll.
Throw it in gear, and as I'm doing that, I will look over my shoulder at Luna and say, "There's a blanket back there if you need it," and then go to peel out of the parking lot.
Thank you. And we outran all the danger. Got paid
Okay,
$1 billion.
I got paid $1 million.
And bought a club and retired.
Oh yeah.
So go ahead and make a pilot groundcraft skill.
Nice.
Okay. And then let's see. So KO, you're riding shotgun at this point. Then it seems like
Yeah.
everybody else is laying down.
Yeah.
So why don't you go ahead and make a perception test?
Oh boy. All right.
Okay. So you see as you guys are driving away, you sort of see in the rearview mirror, there are what look to be 4 motorcycles being chased by another 8 motorcycles. So this looks to you like a gang fight. You do recognize the person on one of the lead bikes being chased.
Oh.
And that's Becky 99.
Uh.
And then you hear some
Hey,
more
Gertie.
gunfire.
Gertie, isn't that your friend Becky 99?
I know her.
I will look in a mirror or something.
Yeah, now that she points it out to you, yes, you do see in one of the lead bikes is Becky 99. You do see, so in that group of 4, it's like Becky 99 on one side, there's another Desolation Angel on the other side, and then the back 2 are both carrying wounded Desolation Angels. They're clearly nursing some combat injuries. And behind them are 8 bikes with people you don't recognize who are shooting at the Desolation Angels.
I do have a die in Chicago gangs.
Okay, go ahead and roll that.
Oh. No idea.
Can I gift you with a reroll?
Thought I'd be a smarty pants.
Yeah, so I'll let you spend if you want to spend an edge or something, or I'll let you spend for someone else.
Oh, I'll give an edge.
Okay. You can just straight up re-roll that.
Now I super don't know. I'm pretty sure the Desolation Angels are running from themselves.
Yeah, that must be it.
Well, that seems weird, but we should probably go help out Becky.
From herself? Nah, it seems like an internal problem. Just let it go.
No, all right. I mean, I don't want to get involved in their internal politics.
Yeah, exactly.
Would be cool if Becky owed us a favor, though. But I'm also really.
So at this point, you're driving off.
It's about that time of night. Billy goes ahead and jumps up, opens up one of the doors, and says, "Wait, this is my stop. There's combat to be had."
No.
And as this happens, I turn around in the passenger seat and just reach back in slow-mo. No.
Can I? So I will. Can I? Never mind.
Can you?
I was gonna ask if I could pickpocket Billy and take his kamikaze, but I'm afraid that'll just kill him, so I won't.
Oh boy! All right.
I also don't want Kinder Mage to be mad at me.
So as we close toward the end of this session, kind of like we closed toward the end of the last session, Billy charging headlong into something he didn't want to charge into.
It really does feel like we made zero progress. Like we just.
No, he's got the phone.
Yeah, and he has the only piece of electronics that you took from the building because he was going to fix it.
Why did I trust him?
He was supposed to sleep. Why didn't we not strap him down into the Valkyrie module?
Hold on. Before he jumps out, can you make him make a roll to see if he noticed the gunshots? Because as he personally stated, that's the sound of his childhood that lulls him to sleep. Would it wake him up, or would he be sleeping even more peacefully?
But he heard the words Becky 99. We should help our friend.
But you were sleeping.
Just have my
I will
eyes
make
closed.
you make a perception test with the -2 you have from your stun damage.
Oh, yep. I'm gonna use that nerf too. Yep.
No.
That's a net
Yep.
+1.
That is my least favorite time Tom's voice has been in my ear.
All right. So yes, he heard something, and it somehow sprung him to life, and he went running.
Let's see.
And you sort of you see and hear the sigh that crosses Allerden's face, and realizing he has enabled this by detoxing him.
I can try and hit him with a knockout, guys. What do you want to do?
So you have to.
We need to
quickly
get the
because
thing back.
You have to think quickly because the vehicle is driving.
I do it. I hit him with knockout. I just jump in the back and just grab his ankle.
Okay, so you'll do an unarmed combat test.
All right.
Billy, you'll do a defense.
Oh, I
So
should have
you'll
told
get-
him Billy high five first.
But
Damn.
Billy will get +4 dice to it.
Billy, high five.
Billy high five me. Unarmed combat test.
Yes.
Am I hitting him with an unarmed strike? Is that it? No.
You're doing knockout, right? Not.
Yeah.
Let me make sure of that. That's the
magic spell?
That's the
The
melee
KO
version of
spell.
it. Make sure I have this right.
He rolls
Where's my
42
spell list?
die. Half of them are 6s, the other half are 5s.
Yeah, because knockout has a range of touch. You do have to touch him.
Yeah. So okay, so I go in for a touch.
But-
So I need to roll.
So it's an unarmed combat test, but the unarmed strike is not going to do any damage.
Okay, cool.
It's just
As long as
the
it doesn't
spell.
hurt him.
So you almost reach him, but he sort of jumps out of the van. Go and make a gymnastics roll to see how graceful that is, Billy.
Absolutely. You getting this on tape, right?
You
No,
know, he jumps out sort of mid step, and he's off running.
He spoke to me. I respond back. No, we have to reshoot.
Well, I guess I'm turning the van around.
Just another day.
And from the floor, I say, "Yeah," and hit him.
You're like sprawled out. Luna's still
Yeah,
wrapped
just
in her
on the
blanket. Just like Luna throws the blanket over you. It's like, yeah, what are you gonna do?
You take a nap instead, KO. Yes.
I think you need this more than I do.
All right. So you guys take you do the sort of J stop with the van, and we're gonna leave it there, I think, because we're closing in on the 10 o'clock hour. As once again Billy charges in to close out our session.
Why does it surprise me literally every time?
With
I don't understand.
With the rest of the group yelling, "No!"
Every time I'm shocked, and that's on me.
So let's see how it turns out for them next time. So thank you all for tuning in. Thank you to these wonderful players. Thank you to Tom for doing tech. And we'll see you next time. So we'll be traveling. So some people Tom will be traveling to Gen Con.
Oh, me too.
Erica's going to Gen Con. So look out for them at Gen Con. And we'll plan to meet up week after next then. All right.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.